Hello, John. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert over at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Shanique. She sent your website over to me for analysis, and thank you so much for allowing us to do that. Now, number one, you have a beautiful website. It might be a little brief, but we'll get into that. And here is the other part. Your site is underperforming in your area, in Modesto, and I'm going to show you the numbers on that. I'm going to show you what the reason is, and I'm going to show you how to fix it. So I'm just going to jump right in. The first thing I go to after I look at your site is this. I have a paid tool that shows me the metrics of your site. It shows me how it has been performing and over the last couple months. Now, the next thing I do is a regular old Google search. And the reason I do that is because Google is going to comprise about 96% of the traffic to your site. And knowing how Google works is a huge advantage, because if you don't, then you are losing out on being able to take advantage of it. Now, I'm going to explain how Google works as we go along, and I'll start out with this statement that Google has an algorithm that determines the placement of everything. Now, the very first thing that the algorithm decides is the order of this. This is what we call the map pack. And the map pack is called that because they're next to this map. But they figured that people like to hire local. Now, or buy local for that matter. These folks did something that the folks down here did not do, and that is they filled out a Google Business Profile. Now, that is like any other profile online. It asks you what year your business started. It's going to ask you your daily hours, and it's going to ask you to prove that you own the site amongst a bunch of other things. And filling it out and being thorough is going to be to your advantage, because the net result would be to get up here. And these spots up here are highly vied for. So you want to make sure that thing is done right. Now, the next thing it's looking for after that is the algorithm I'm talking about, is content. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Now, I have selected, these are two lists, obviously, but I have selected SendCal Air for your Google competitor. Now, here's their website. It is pretty basic also, not, not anything that I would write home about. I like yours better. I'm going to do this, so I'm going to show you something right off the bat. I'm going to copy and paste your website, your homepage, into this word counter. You have 261 words. I have a feeling they're going to have much less. Let's see. Here we go. 261. Wow, no, that's your site. I didn't do that correctly. Give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. I'm going to look like I'm not really an expert at all, aren't I? Computers. You can't live with them, can't live with them. I was going to say, that's awfully weird that they would have the same number. Oh, well, actually, they do have a fair amount. They have 500. But now I'm going to tell you something that Google actually prefers that homepages have 1,500 words. Now that seems like a lot, but it's not. There's an easy way to get those words in there. Little boxes with blurbs and more places to click. It's quite simple. And doing that is because Google thinks that 1,500 words is the minimum number of words that are necessary to educate their customers about whatever it was that they Googled. Now, all words are not the same. I'm going to show you what I mean. Keywords is what we're looking at, and keywords are words that Google expects you to have on your site. You have 72 of those. Those are going to be a variety of words that come not only from your industry, but also come from Google searches and from your community. Now, your competitor, you have 72. Your competitor has 897. Now, that is a pretty good amount, but I'm going to show you what their keywords are. You're going to see a lot of repetition. AC smells like gas. Why does my AC smell like gas? I guess folks are concerned about their air conditioning smelling like gas in Modesto a lot, because I see that a lot. AC repair, Merced. See, there we're talking about the communities that you're in. Modesto air conditioning repair, HVAC Modesto, and so on. Now, I just want to point out that the algorithm does not speak English, so singulars and plurals, repair versus repairs, for instance, the algorithm does not know the difference. So having both on your site is a huge advantage. And finding out what all of these different, these are actual sort of Google searches. These are the keywords. Finding out what these are isn't like rocket science. It's a lot easier for me because I have this paid tool, but it is something that you could do on your own. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is backlinks. Backlinks is where your site appears on somebody else's site. And that would be a site like, oh, I don't know, Yelp, where you have a profile. And if you have claimed that profile, then you can put your website on there and there would be a backlink to your site, a link back to your site. We call it backlinks because it's a link back. Now, here's what your competitor has. You have 339. They have, wow, 339. Is that possible that you both have exactly the same amount? What do you know? That is incredible. I have never seen that before. That is an advantage for you because that means that you don't have to do a lot of work in the backlink department. Let's go and look at what their backlinks are. They are, oh wow, you have a huge advantage because this old house is their highest one. This number here is a number from 0 to 100. And it is called the domain rating. That is the strength of a domain's backlink profile, meaning these sites here have a lot of other sites that refer to them. Now, I can think of one off the top of my head. Now, I admit it is a paid listing, but like Angie's List is rated at a 91. I believe that the Yellow Pages is rated around that. Actually, it's rated at around 91, 90, something like that. Those are the ratings that you want to get on. You want to be on anything that is, say, 70 and above. That would be ideal. You can get on lower ones, but they are not counted as much by the algorithm. Now, here's what this all comes down to, John. All of your keywords and backlinks have got you about 30 visitors to your site in the last month. That's up 3 from the month before. Now, that only means about 1 visitor a day. Now I'm going to show you what your competitor had, 582. That is a huge jump. And this company figures that this number of visitors probably amounted to about a value of about $2,700, whereas yours was probably, well, there we go, 170. So there is money on the table by being high up on a Google search. That is the proof in the numbers right there. I could do the same with any of these, and it would be a decreasing amount. Now, the final thing I'm going to do for you is go down and see if I can find you on this Google search and see, and just think about your own Google search behaviors. How far down do you scroll before you think to yourself, you know what, I probably have what I need from here on up? There you go. That's not so far down. So changing that, what a dramatic difference that is from 582 to 30. And that's only the result of being down about, what, 15 maybe from the top one? Wow, that is a huge jump. So this is a great opportunity for you to be both here and here right at the top. Now, thank you so much for watching. I have hoped I have given you some options that will help improve your website. And if you would rather spend the time doing what you do best, which is driving that little van around and fixing folks, make them cool again, then by all means give Shanique a call and she would be happy to guide you through the next steps. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day, John.